everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our next sponsored live stream here at the Cardmaker Success Summit. I'm super excited to bring on our next sponsor, which is Dare to Be Artsy. We've got Cindy in the house, and I'm going to tell you, she's dedicated. She's coming to you from a very special place, and it's not her craft room. Just give you a little FYI there. It's going to be so much fun. Let's bring her on the stage.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hey, Cindy, how are you?
I am doing great. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and share with you today.
Tell us a little bit about where you're at. I mean, that's dedication if you bring the craft room on the road.
I know. So I am actually right outside of Cincinnati for Stamp Away, which is a rubber stamp and scrapbook show. It starts, after I leave here today, I'm going to go set up my booth. The show is this weekend. So, but I didn't want to miss this time with you guys. So,
oh my goodness.
Do
you know you're probably less than 3 hours away from me right now?
You guys need to, take a break and come over.
Right, exactly. All right, you guys. So as you know, we always have very special bonuses, not bonuses, but promos for our sponsors when they come on. Harry is going to send that across the screen. So go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/dare to be artsy. Use the promo code HOT20 and get 20% off your purchase. Now, Cindy, I want to clarify, does that exclude anything or is it everything?
It's just going to be off your whole order.
Oh my goodness, you guys. That's huge. That's a really big discount. Now, as I was mentioning before in our previous sponsor live stream, we typically see our sponsors sell out of the items that they're going to be showing. So definitely pull out your other screen there. Go to that website, cardmakersuccesssummit.com/dare to be artsy. and get that shop up on your screen so that you can start shopping while we're doing the demonstration, and that way you won't miss out on anything. And this sale is going to be going on for 48 hours, so grab it sooner rather than later. All right, Cindy, I'm going to go ahead and give you full stage, let you have control, and then I'll pop in right before the end where we're going to do our cool giveaways.
All right, awesome.
All right.
All right. So I know this is a perfect time to start crafting for your holiday cards and stuff. So I thought this is a great time to show you some of our fun, the fun folds. I love fun folds. And so if you want to make some cards, if you're going to make a bunch of cards for your family and friends, these are some really ways to make your cards just pop off a little bit better. So here's a couple samples, and then I'm going to show you kind of how to do them with the dies. So here is, I'm trying to find the right camera here. So this is a horizontal center step die, and it makes this really fun card and perfect for the holidays. Again, I'm going to show you how to make them. This is an impossible fold card. I love this because people kind of look at it and go, wait a second, how is that standing up? Isn't that fun? So let me show you what the dies do, and they make it so easy for you. Because some people, you can get your scoreboard out and your measurements and you could cut and measure and go crazy. It'll take you forever. But you know what? You've got lots of holiday cards to get out. This is a super way to do it. Let's show you the impossible one first. So what I love when I design dies, I give you all kinds of goodies in here. So the part that actually makes the card is just this. But it comes with all these extra goodies, and that's going to help you decorate the card. Also on the back, it gives you some really easy instructions on how to do it. So let me just show you how easy it is. Plus with this card, you don't need a lot of paper. Like the piece of paper you're going to use for the base of the card is just like a quarter of a sheet of cardstock. You're gonna tape, I always use like a washi tape it on, run it through, and then you're gonna get this piece. It's gonna have a cut line and cuts here and a score line. And again, the instruction sheets on the back tell you what to do, but you're gonna hold it in these bottom corners and you're gonna push and pull. So I'm gonna push and pull at the same time. And then that score is going to twist. What I like to do, which you can't really see here, is you put it down on your tabletop. So I put it down on the table and I push forward and back just to give that crease a nice fold. So here is your card. Let me show you another example on kind of how that works. Don't look yet. Okay. So here you've got your cut lines, your score line, and your cut line. You're going to push and pull, and then that pops up. When you decorate it, you get all of these, like, again, this is one of those, if you're going to cut it on your own, it's kind of a hassle to measure something that's going to work perfectly on your card. But this die set has all the pieces for you. So you're going to twist it, decorate it, and then the key is you put a bar across the front, which the die has. See, the little die has the bar and a banner. You're going to put the bar across and seal it. Once it's sealed, it won't flip back. It just folds down. It's an A2 size card, and you are good to go. So it's just really simple. Again, it starts out like that. You twist, you add your bar, you decorate, and you're good to go. Let me show you some really cute holiday cards using this same format. So here's one. All of this are stamps and dies. All the papers are Dare to Be Artsy papers. So you're going to definitely have fun looking at that. I'm going to pull out the holiday ones first. This is one of our newest stamps. Isn't that cute? Which will all be out for the holidays. And then you can easily decorate the back. So here you've got the die that's included. Decorate, that's where you're going to put your little sentiment. Isn't that fun? Another one. And these kind of lay down right now, but because I've stacked them and carried them so many places. But what's kind of cool is when they pull it out of their envelope, that is going to kind of naturally just pop up and stuff and sit down. Isn't that cute? Again, it doesn't take much time or product to create something cute like this. These are all fun ideas. Don't forget when you're doing your holiday cards to do stuff for fall. Very cute. All right. I know I'm just going through so fast because I have so much to show you. But again, this die you are going to love. It comes, all those little pieces I use for tags on other cards too, because you get so much with that die set. So I hope that makes sense. Again, instructions on the back are really easy to follow. So I think you'll have a good time with that. Twist and you're done. So that's one of our cards. And I know I talk fast, so I'm trying and slow down a little bit. I just have so much to share. All right, the other one is our horizontal center step die. Another one I love. Again, I show you really good instructions on the back. And so this, you start out with a piece that's just half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Again, so great because you're going to create 2 cards out of 1 card base. So that, so what you're going to do, it shows you how to line it up. It literally lines up right on the edge. You don't need an extended plate for this at all, which is also very nice. And then it comes with all of the extra goodies to decorate it. I use those pieces for other cards all the time. So you take this, you run it through your die cutting machine, and then you're going to come out with the folds and the score lines. And this, I think, is the easiest way to kind of share it with you. I like to go ahead and walk through it on how to fold it, because sometimes it's a little bit intimidating on figuring out which way to fold. The instructions do tell you the mountains and valleys, but this is just a good way to kind of show you how this works. So I'm going to, the M is for mountain. So what I do is I pinch just a little bit here on those 2 lines. You don't want to squeeze too hard all the way across because you don't want that fold to be here, only where those lines are indicated. So I'm going to pinch just a little bit. Then I slide my finger through here and I pinch along that fold line. Then I go down here and I'm going to push for a valley. So I'm going to push along those folds. And then the bottom ones are the mountains. So I'm going to create a mountain. Once you have it started, then you can start at the very top again and go mountain, mountain, valley, mountain. You can then take it and lay it down on your table and give it a good crease. So once you've done it once, it's so fast. I love it. It's a really simple card. Also an A2 size. So that's always a very convenient size. And then let me show you when you design or when you put this card together. Let me pull out this one. Now this one is very elaborate. It's got all kinds of goodies on it. It gives you the banners, the square pieces, the pieces to decorate that. What's kind of fun is it has this very open look to it. Isn't that neat? And you could, I love all the extra layers. I love the chunkier the better for me, I think. But one thing that's kind of fun, and I like to show it because it doesn't show it on the instructions, I like to show you what else you can do to this die. So if you like that very open look, that's one thing. But you can also, especially, now this is a little tip, if you're going to do a lot of these cards, you might want to simplify it a little bit. And so one thing you can do is you take another piece, cut a piece that's about that size of the base of the background. So instead of putting your pieces on the side panels, you can take that piece, slide it through, and attach it to those panels. So it's kind of cool because you have this kind of you can see that pattern all the way through. And then when you lift it up, you can put a sentiment on here as well. So it's kind of a different look. And I think I have an example of that. This is our Ciao Bella stamp set, but see how that flower goes all the way through? So it's the same die, but you have kind of an open look And then, you know, more, you know, the more solid look. When you open it up, one's kind of more open and one you can put stuff here. Again, this die is so simple and it just makes your card stand out above everybody else's. It's just a little bit more unique. I think you'll really love it. Let me show you some more samples of that one. Here's one for spring. This is that open one. I used the side panels. I love how you can have some of the stamps extending off the sides. Just has a nice little feel to it. You can go up off the top, but then remember, if you want it to fit in an A2 envelope, you want to make that the max. You want to kind of stay within those bounds. There you go. Another one. And then, so that is that die. Now the other thing we have, so this is our horizontal and that's our impossible fold die. This shape is very popular. We also do have the vertical one, and I don't remember if that's on Brandy's site or not. So this is horizontal center step. This is our original center step. So this one is the vertical, same A2 size. You're going to start out with a piece that's it's still half of a sheet of an 8.5 by 11, but it's the vertical version. And great for fall. Don't forget to do your fall holiday cards as well as your Christmas cards. And then the stamp set that I was sharing, because we're talking kind of holidays and celebrations. One of our stamp sets that I believe we have that Brandy has on here is the Here's to You set. What's great is all these words will fit in this banner. So you can create, and then on the back, I give you some ideas. You can create a card for, it says congratulations, celebrate, happy birthday, here's to you. You know, you can kind of do anything you want with the celebration. And when you layer this, so this is great. These little elements are going to look really cute on this card. And here's one I did for a birthday. This would easily be a wedding card too. So you're still using your horizontal and really highlights in that square space. So, I mean, how easy, you've got your die, you've got your sentiment set, you know, and your die that matches that, of course, all the dies that match that. You can create any kind of card with this one. So that, oh, and here's just another for that stamp set. I love that stamp set. Just another fun fold that opens up. This doesn't even need a special die for it. It's just using our special nestable circle dies. Just wanted to share that with you as well. So that is a lot of these special dies that we have. We have all kinds of fun card, fun folds. The other thing that makes Dare to Be Artsy pretty unique is when I design papers, I design the stamps and dies that coordinate with it. And I just wanted to show you an example real quick. I know we're limited on time. One of our newest collections, the Coastal Getaway collection. This is just one of our papers. Our papers are double-sided, really good quality cardstock. I proof the papers myself. The dies that we have, I designed the paper, designs the stamps and dies that go with it. So the die that cuts this lemon out is also going to cut the lemon right out of the paper. So just, you know, again, here's like here, oh, Santorini. We have a stamp set that's going to cut the dies that cut our paper. It's going to cut the stamp sets as well. So that is kind of what I had to share with you today. If you guys have some questions, I would love to hear from you. So much in a short amount of time. Oh, I can't hear Brandy.
That's because I'm silly and I had to go to the potty, so I had to turn my mic off, so I didn't bring you guys into the bathroom. So I forgot to turn it back on. Anyway, you sent me some designs, and I thought maybe if it would be okay that I could turn my camera over and kind of give people kind of a closer up look of what you were showing. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna.
Yay!
So these are some of the cards that you sent me, and at first I didn't quite understand the die because I didn't recognize that die was like all around the outside. I honestly, when I looked at it first, and I think I'm so glad that you used this die in your example, that it's not just a bunch of tags, it's actually a die. And to be honest with you, I did not flip it over and look to see on the back. So anyway, really cool concept. And I love this one, as you showed, you can kind of make it so that it's finished all the way through. And let me see if I can lift that up just a little. Yeah. Instead of being open, I think I've got an open example here.
And that's the vertical one.
Oh, this is the vertical one. Yes. Okay, yes. Perfect. So this is the horizontal version. And, you could have a place for your sentiment there. You could have a place for your sentiment there. And if you wanted to, you could actually go crazy and decorate all of this, excuse me, inside as well. So super, super cute. And that one goes with, I think you just showed the set right there. This one is called Wine Picnic Stamp. My wife may get one of these cards because she is a wine connoisseur, if you will. And then I showed this one yesterday when I was doing one of your giveaways. And it's got the groovy little VW. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you color this one, or is this a cutout from one of your pattern paper?
That one is from here. That one looks like the colored one, but I had one. I have all my samples, a ton of samples here. I did have one in front of me. I just don't have it right now. Then I actually used it where I cut it out because that is in the paper. I don't think I have that.
Okay, I'm looking at it, and I'm pretty sure you did not Copic color this particular stamp. I think this is your pattern paper cut out with the coordinating dies that goes with the stamps. And that, my friend, is genius. I mean, if you do not want to spend all the time to color that little VW van, you can just cut it out from the pattern paper. I mean, that's genius.
Here's another version.
Nice. Now, did you color that one, or is that one cut out?
This one's out of the paper, so I think the one you have is actually colored in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I want to say then that is the best Copic coloring I've ever seen. Amazing. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So this one is from the Groovy Van stamp set. That is so cute. And then I've got one more here that you sent me. And this one's just a regular card, but it is with the Snow Awesome set.
Yeah.
And I love that you've got color photos on the backside too. I think that adds so much to, the education about how to use the product.
Yeah. And I like to give ideas. Yeah. Did you notice the card in his hand and the markers in his pocket?
Yes. And I did not notice until just a second ago. You've got a little heart here, and I can't tell where that came from, but that is cool. It looks like a little clay thingy.
We have a horizontal center step, or not a center step, a horizontal die frame that's got hearts on it.
Okay.
And those little hearts are the ones that fall out.
Gotcha. Well, that's very, very clever. So excited.
I do have to show you this, Brandy, since you mentioned about the wine. And this was one of our newer wine girls.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
Cute. So
love it.
And it's on the vertical one.
Yes.
Side.
Oh, so nice.
Kind of works.
Very nice.
Wine idea.
Perfect. Okay. Well, are you ready for us to do some giveaways?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So we've got 2 giveaways that we're going to be doing. Both of them are $20 gift cards. So if you're the winner of this, oh my goodness, go crazy. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up my giveaway software. All right, the first winner of the $20 gift card goes to Susan. Susan's last name starts with a P and ends with an N. And then our next one is going to Melissa. Melissa's last name starts with an A and ends with an E. Congratulations to you both. Now remember, we will be contacting you on Monday to get your details so we can get that sent out to you. Thank you so much, Cindy. I really appreciate it. And God bless you for coming in live from your hotel room. That is dedication for sure.
Well, thank you so much for having me on here. It's very fun to be with you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys. So the next thing we've got up on the calendar is if you are a premium VIP member, you're going to meet me over on Zoom and we are going to do our live card class together. So I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.